Hi, BMS students. I'm Mrs. Shattuck, and I work in the Media Center. I talked to you a few weeks ago about Chromebooks. Now we're going to talk about library books. So library checkout is going to look a little different this year, so that's what I'm going to go over with you. Okay, so book checkout this year. Due to COVID, we cannot have large groups that will come into the library and touch lots of different books. Otherwise, we have to remove the books and let them sit for a while in quarantine, and that's just going to be too difficult. So instead, you're going to reserve books online, and then books will be delivered to you. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. You can only check out one book at a time. And once a book is returned, it has to be quarantined for 3 days before the book can be checked out to another student. So that means if you place a book on hold, it might take a little longer for you to get the book than it has in the past, just because we have to let it sit for a little while before we can check it out to another student. When you're ready to return your books, there will be book return boxes located in your homeroom classroom. And then these boxes will be emptied by myself or Mrs. Collins every Thursday. So anytime you're ready to return a book, just put them in those book return boxes, and then we'll pick those books up and get them checked in for you. If you have books from last year that still need to be returned, we would love to have those back. Just put those in the book return boxes also. If you're wondering what books are in the library, we will start BT Tuesdays up again. 7th and 8th graders, you're familiar with that from last year. So every Tuesday, your homeroom teachers will show you book trailers. Book trailers are kind of like movie previews, but they're for books instead of movies. They highlight new books in the BMS library. So books we just got in, just got processed, that are ready for you to check out. You'll also have access to our Destiny card catalog on my website, and I'll show you that in a second here too. We're still going to do library book incentives. I'm sure you all like candy bars. So if you leave a book summary on my website, you'll receive a candy bar each month. But you have to leave at least one book review each month to receive your candy bar. The candy bar rewards are given out monthly. We'll give them out during 8th period because remember, you can't eat in class. So you're going to get those at the end of class, 8th period, and then you can take your candy bar home with you after school. They're only awarded once monthly, but you can write as many book summaries as you want. All you have to do is write one book summary a month to get your book candy bar. Reserving books online. So all library activities are going to be conducted through my website this year. So we're going to take a second and we're going to bookmark my website to your Chromebooks so that you have easy access to the Media Center website. So you're going to go to sbps.net/domain/9, and that will take you directly to the BMS homepage. So go ahead and go there now. So once you get to the BMS homepage, you're going to want to choose classrooms. And every teacher at BMS has a website. So if you're ever looking for a teacher website, this is where you're going to find them. And you're also going to find mine here. So my last name starts with S. So you're going to find me under the S in classrooms. I'm right here, Erin Shattuck, Media Specialist. This link is going to take you directly to my website. So from here, so that you don't have to go out and find my website every time you want to reserve a book or leave a book summary, go ahead and bookmark this website. That way you know it's going to take you directly to the BMS Media Center. So you can just change the name to BMS Media Center, and then it's in your bookmarks. And once you have that typed in, you're just going to click Done. So on my website, this is where you're going to find the card catalog. So right here is the Destiny card catalog. This is how you can search for books by title, by author. So when you click on that, the card catalog is going to open up in a new window. You can type in the title of a book. You can search by title. If you would like to search by subject, maybe you're looking for a book on aliens, you can search by subject. It's going to show you lots of different books. You can search by author. You can just type in their last name and it'll bring up all the books that that author writes. You can also search by keywords. Maybe you just want to find a book that's fun. Lots of different ways to search for books. One thing to remember when you search for books is before you go to reserve it online with me, make sure it's available. If it says 0 of 1 right here, that means the book is no longer checked out right now. If it says 1 of 1, that means there's a copy available for you to check out. So anytime you see a 0 right here, that means the book is already checked out. But you can place the book on hold if you like. So you can still fill out the form, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So that's the library catalog. When you're ready to check out a book, back on my website, you're going to go to online checkout. And this is going to take you directly to the form that you'll use to check out your books. So on this form, you're going to put your student ID. So that's that 6-digit number that comes right after your initials on your Chromebook login. So it's always going to be 6 digits. And then you're going to type in your last name and your first name, the title of the book that you would like, and the author. And the reason we ask for the author of this book is because sometimes books have really similar titles, but they're written by different authors. So make sure you have the author on there, and then you're just going to click submit. As soon as you click submit, I will get an email telling me that so-and-so has filled out this form and they're requesting a book. So we'll get the book to you as soon as we can after you hit your request button. You still have access to Overdrive, and you're going to access Overdrive just like you did last year. So if you want to go to Overdrive, you can click the Access Overdrive tab, and it's going to take you to the Nebraska Cloud link. Click that. And then you're going to click the black arrow just like you did last year. And this website is being a little funny this year, so if it looks really weird, let me know. Then you're going to find Overdrive. And from here, you're going to type in your SB Bearcats email. So yours will look something like your first and last initial, your 6-digit student ID at sbbearcats.net. And then you're going to click submit. And it may have you do this the first time that you try to access Overdrive, access the right, because it will want you to access the right Google account. Okay, so once you get logged into Overdrive, you have the ability to search for books. You can search for pretty much any book on Overdrive. We just can't guarantee that it will be available, but you can always place a hold on it. And when you place a hold on it, you'll get an email letting you know that your book's ready to check out. Back on my website, when you're ready to submit a book summary so that you can get your monthly candy bar, you're going to click the Submit Book Summaries Here button. Another form will come up. You're going to put your last name and your first name. Let us know what grade you're in, title of the book that you read, the author, and then you're going to type in your summary. Now, your summary has to be at least 5 sentences long. You can't just write one sentence about a book and say, I really liked this book. That doesn't count as a summary. We want to know that you read the book. You need to write at least 5 sentences. You have to include an interesting detail about the plot, something that you found really cool about the book, and some insight into the main characters. If your summary doesn't include those elements, you won't get your candy bar. So make sure you include those elements when you submit your summaries. So that is about it for book checkout. If you have any questions about checking out books or anything like that, you can definitely come see me. And just know that as soon as you hit that submit button for reserving books online, it may take us a couple class periods to get the book to you, but we'll definitely get it to you the day that you reserve the book, as long as it's available. If the book's not available, we'll send you an email and let you know that your book's been placed on hold for you, and then we'll bring you the book as soon as it's returned and ready to be checked out to you. Come see me if you have any questions. See ya.